Yo, all right. So, man, today is November 5th, 2024. It's post market review. This was a tough day. I think I don't know what I was doing. Not gonna lie, I don't know what the heck I was doing. I tried to short the market the entire day. The market was long the entire day. Tried to short it. I was trying to short it the entire day. The market was long the entire freaking day. I think there was a point where I got so desperate that I have no idea what I was doing at all. You can see that this is VIX. VIX was on a steady red, bloody downtrend. It didn't have any give. Everything was consistently red. Every candle was accounted for with a red arrow. Didn't give, 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 didn't give until we got about here. Then we have potential for a small reversal. Um, and you can see with ES was a consistent green upward movement. If we put VIX next to it side by side, because I was monitoring VIX, and I'll tell you where I went wrong. I know where I went wrong. Um, where I majorly went wrong. As you can see with VIX, here, then we finally got no relief yet. Then the relief was here when we both decided to give a bit of a relief, and then I thought price. I took this trade here was able to make up for the entire day. I took multiple trades going down, maximizing as much as I could, hoping to get down to 5792 and more so 5790 area. And Q reached this area, but ES stopped right at initial balance and bounced. And thankfully for me, it came back close. It came back to initial balance again. I should have just taken my full exit at initial balance, but I was hoping for that 5792. I really wanted that, but wanting it so much really almost cost me a lot. All right, because price had already, I was already red for the day. So I was really battling, fighting the trend, forcing just forcing the trade to quote unquote break out, even though they weren't breaking out. And you can see my charts got freaking messy. So let's get into it. I took one, two, three, four, five trades. Right, these are all the add-ons to that trade. And like I said, I was trying to get out at 52. I ended up getting out at 92. I ended up getting out at 95. All right. And the reason I got out of the 95 is because some commotion started happening um, when price was reaching that area, and my concentration was barely hanging on, and it got even worse during that time. So I got up at 56, and I just couldn't hold my concentration anymore. So 56 is right here. Right, price pushed up. Now I was gonna see if we could really drop. Price ended up pushing back down, pushed up, and then pushed up, and then had one last drop into this here at 3 o'clock, and then reverse after that, right? And then we can see that said we had this area here when price held. I said shit. If NQ cannot break below this pressure, it's absorption, and that's what we had. We had absorption, try to break, and I thought we are gonna finally start see a reversal for the day, as VIX was now out of that cluster, right? And I was hoping VIX would have went to to VWAP. That's what I was really hoping for, but VIX just went right to this sideways cluster and then stalled on me. And then I just started really like shit. I'm really gonna just lose a lot. And thankfully, it came and did give a double top, and NQ and ES gave a double bottom, giving me a chance to actually get out of that trade. And I did not have the mental fortitude to take a reversal, but this would have been a nice reversal trade. But I told myself, well, I made up for the trade that was I was losing on. Why would I go and give back all the stuff this was an hour and 30 minute trade. All right, this was an hour and 30 minute trade. This was the longest trade I've stayed in. Um, just at the chart, 1 hour and 40 minute trade. I wanted to die. Not even gonna lie. Felt like I just man, I was so tired. Barely ate. Um, freaking fatigue. But I could have taken that reversal if my brain was there. I saw these lining up. Things look good. This is probably the cleanest setup of the day. Right here, we have buying absorption. So we have selling absorption. Selling tried to sell. Buyers came in and stepped in. I saw this happen. That's when I was in the trade. I said, shit, probably gonna reverse. And but it wasn't strong absorption because price stayed below the clouds for a bit, and then we had a strong reversal. Uh, Kind of retesting this area a little bit, but then price sold again. As you can see, sold off, sold off, selling, and then the absorption happened again. I was really hoping we were going to break this time, but as you see, price absorbed it and got absorbed, and then we had a reversal. So we had selling absorption right here. All right, and buyers came in, and then that's when price just did a nice reversal. So, um, and I think when I'm trying to say selling absorption or buying absorption, this is what I want to see. I want to see green candles with, well, red, because we buying up selling absorption, and then or red volume with green. All right. So that's something for me to make sense of. When I see these, looking, tracking what is the 5 minute doing, and what is the volume looking at. You know, what is the volume looking like? You know, if we're selling into it, you know, where did we come from? Did we come from somewhere that was buying? As you can see, yeah, we're selling, but we bought. Does that make sense? All right. So, anyways, uh, quickly to those trades because I took them all was absorption reversal, which I'm trying now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the heck were I was I actually doing? Um, this so that's the first trade here, right? Price I forced the angles as you can see. This first trade probably not as bad because price did break out, but there's no volume here, so price was selling out of this area, so probably just taking a breather. Um, right over here, price is taking a breather. As you can see, price was in a tragic uptrend. Price took a breather, right? Not saying anything was happening. Okay, just like okay, just retesting, and then it moved up. So we had selling, selling, right? And I said, okay, cool. We're gonna come back here, and I took the trade somewhere around here. That one I know became late. Yeah, 11:06. So okay, and then prices continue up higher. So it just basically was retesting that area. This wasn't here at the time. So like I said, price sold, but there's nothing here to say, okay, we're selling or anything of interest. And then price just continued higher after that. All right. So I'm gonna have to just keep an eye on what both of these are telling me. So we're selling, we're selling. I don't see anything saying that we're selling. Maybe we'll continue. So this would have been a continuation play. Sell, sell, nope, continuing. Right, still in that thing and it moved up higher. So that trade was that one. Ended up getting stopped out. We were at supply zones. So when I entered here, I said, well, it looked like we're selling, but as you can see, not the trend was not shifted, and we're still selling on VIX. VIX was still on that harsh downtrend. Still, right? VIX did not break out of that trend yet. So this might be something important for me moving forward in the future. Um, then I'd move a little faster. All right, that was that first trade. Second trade came in a few minutes later. Same idea. Came in a few minutes later. So the trade was around here, and then I tried again at the top here, right? Thinking that we're rejecting this. No, price continues higher. That was the actual trade right here, right? 11:10. So right here, holding this. So hoping that it was buying absorption, but like I said, we have buying going into it, but we did not shift the trend yet. And ES and NQ, we're still doing their thing. They go NQ. NQ was below right here. It is here, but we have no volume there. This is the only where we had volume, but if you look at NQ, we don't have any shift of power yet on the 1 minute to say that we're gonna go down. So even though we're holding that area, you know, there's no shift in the 5 minute. So that was a fail as well. And then 11:46 again, try to short right about here. Don't know why I even tried that. Oh, this here looked like it broke. I really forced this trade. I forced that one here. It had barely gotten out, and I said this is probably the worst trade I can take. Um, Even though the second trade was the worst trade because I really messed that up. All right, that 45 really stopped me. I saw this one. I was like, this is probably the worst. But I was just letting price do its thing, um, without having to stress out about what's going on. That one I forced. As you can see, price barely came out. I said, let me try it. So that was a forced trade. Still trying buying absorption. There's no absorption up here. We did have this little nitbit here, but not enough for anything. And as you can see, my lines are getting sloppy. We're so far away from breaking this trend line that is ridiculous. Fourth trade, same thing. And then, yeah, same thing. Still far away from breaking the trend line. Still forcing it. Still trying to go short. Fourth trade came in at, oh gosh, came in at 12:30. Where is VIX at that time? 12:30. Just kind of wanting to break out, but it's still inside the cloud, right? Only when it comes here around 13 do we shift areas. And 13, right? Do we shift areas? 13:20. And then around 13:10, 13:20 is when I had my little trade, right? 13:10 right here, as you can see out here, 13:10, we're above, right? Is when we're above all of this, is when we start to shift into that reversal, right? But this is not really even seller's absorption. This is just accumulation or pause. And prices just said, okay, let me just take a breather, and then it continues, right? So, but luckily for me, I was able to capitalize on it. The minute that I saw the opportunity to enter, I entered. I saw that price was selling off. Price pulled back, and I entered on that pullback right here. Right, it was a clear break, as you can see right here. It was a clear break, clear. That's not it. Clear break right here. It's a clear break out of whatever trend line I had. Dear God, help me. Um, let's go here like that. All right, let's maximize this. Let's zoom out. And so the trade came from here. I think I had a trend line like, can't even tell you what trend line I had. Let's go to the 30-minute. Default, I can clear this. I'll leave that because, and I'm also gonna go over something that I noticed. So this is a trend here. Let's go to the 15. All right, this is a nice uptrend. I think this would be what we're looking for right here. This 15-minute, very nice trend. Let's go back to the 30. Okay, I can rock with this. Probably has a nice back trend. No, it was looking like it did, but it didn't. So maybe something like this, that maybe. All right, something like this. So that. Let's go back to the 15. Draw this like that. Draw this like this actually. Yeah, like this. All right, let's go to the 5. So, but yeah, see, this looks good, right? Can't really write that, but if we have something like this here on the 5 minute, um, and then we bring it up to this like that, now we have a nice uptrend. And then we broke out. Once we broke out, I noticed that we had a pullback. That's when I entered, and I just started adding these pullback until I was trying to get down to below this initial balance, but price bounced off of initial balance, creating an initial balance retest. Now I can go down to the 1 minute and show you how I was adding. Do I have the clouds? I don't have any of the clouds. Let's go over to the 1 minute here and change this to default. And so yeah, so when price broke out and I saw that we had sell and then price reversed, I entered right at the reversal here, somewhere around here, 5806. Yeah, 5806 right here was my entry. That I put my stop loss high at 11 because that was the high of the area. We did reach my 2-1, not gonna lie. You can see that on the actual chart. We reached my 2-1, went a little bit beyond my 2-1. Right, we reached my 2-1. Stop loss at 5.811, entry 5.811.25. All right, so this is exactly how the entry was. 5.811.25 and 6. So we hit my 2-1, and I was, like I said, I was hoping for, because I was adding to the trade, and then my mean came here at 2. So I was hoping to get at 10, and I knew that if I had 4 micros on, so 4 times 5 times 10 would have gave me a good amount, right? So I was counting the money. 4 times 5 times, all right, 4 times 5 times 10 would have been 200 with just this move alone, that move alone, and then all the other add-ons. So let's quickly do the math here. It's 629. Quickly do the math here. So we have 5806 was the entry, minus 5792, right? 5792. So that's 14. So we have 14. Um, 14 plus minus 5792, 8.5. And 7.75, two of them. All right. So this is, so let's add up 7.75, 7.75 plus 8.5 plus 14 would be that times 5 would have been, yeah, so about 200. Yeah, because my mean was at that area, so yeah, that would have been 200, which makes sense. That's my average came to there. So 5792, yeah, so it would have been about 200, but I ended up getting about what did I end up getting? I ended up getting right. So I'm missing about 75 bucks of that, right? So, and then we're gonna count these as though that they're thousands. So missing about 750, right? So this would have been down. It was, yeah, there's 0. So this down 160, down 450, down 23, 230, down 320, right? So I'm basically down over 1,000 right here, right? And or over 10,000. So 16.25 plus 45 plus 23.75 plus 32.50, right? So times that by 10 is that, times that by 10 is that. All right, so down to 11,750, right, for the day, um, which is a lot, 11,750 for the day. And I was able to just, right, times 10 times 10, get up to 12,500, which brought me to break even because of commission, right? Um, and then I was able to get that extra part down there. I was able to get the extra 750 that I missed, 75, so 75 times 10, right? Times 10 would have netted me 7,500 for the day, which is not that bad. Um, that's what it net me 7,500 if I had 10 minis. But the management of the day, fucking poor. Entries, fucking poor. Everything else, poor. So the thing that I saw that I wanted to share was this. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, this was it. I noticed that we had this weird uh, thing going on right here, right? This is typically a reversal play. So if I added this like this, make this large, that, all right, go down to the 30-minute or 4 hour, right? We can see that we had this going on before the market opens. We had that reversal and holding. So right here we had absorption. Fuck. Yeah, we had absorption. All right, this is Mondays. Absorption here. Here we have somewhat of an absorption. I think that's why I was able to capitalize on this downtrend for a bit. We had absorption up here. All right, let's go to the 1 hour. You can see that we had the pause and then drop. This is where price came to also. And then drop, bounce, bounce, holding this. And this is the open, right? So we have all of this, and then price claimed it. So there's no more selling down here, right? It's a buyer's market now, buyer's opportunity. After we done did all of this, this is buying opportunity now. This is absorption. I'm mad I don't have any volume. Can't do this. Can't do this, bish. Any volume. It feels weird looking at all of that without volume. So um I use this. Let's turn this to right. And I don't want to end up having analysis paralysis when I'm doing these things. All right. All right. So here we go. So we have selling, and then we have this. Right. So this is saying okay, selling likely gonna have selling inside of this, which we did on the first 35. All right. And then price didn't sell below on the next day. So it's saying that well, this is absorption. 4 hour selling. Price went back, didn't sell below. Absorption. Buying came in on Monday. Okay. 1 hour. Selling, 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 selling. Reversal. No volume came in to say that okay, this is all a retest. Boom. Drop. Right, none of the buying came in until here. All right. Just absorption. Absorption here and absorption down here. 30-minute. Okay. Buying came in. We had buying into it. Real absorption here. And then price drop. All right. I'm not sure if we caught anything for dropping. Price drop. Okay. Now we can see that this here price is above it, and we turn green. We turn into a buy. We turn into a buy. We have this trend here. Let's and it's solid. Guess I won't be getting a big break. Let's go into 15. We have potential sell, absorption. And this day, absorption. I just said this to be 15 and 30 minute and 1 minute. So we have buying. We have the sell, absorption. So now we're rocking this area. And then price turns into a buying trend. All right. So even though this looks like, we should have gotten above this. All right, so I'm trying to work as quickly as I can, but efficiently as I can. I don't have a lot of time. All right, so we have that on the 15. Price breaks, try to break below, comes up, retest, and we're holding. So we have selling, but we ended up buying. So selling pressure, buying. Absorption. Buyer steps in. Buyers are dominating. All right, 30 minute. Selling pressure, buying. Buyer stepped in. Break above. All right, holding this. We're above VWAP and then buying pressure all morning. Okay. 5 minute. Sell, 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 reversal. Buy. Sell, buy. Sell, buy. Oh, sell, buy. Buy. Sell, buy. Buy. Buying. Okay. I guess we're buying. All right. This is the error. So nothing else here really matters. So we're buying on there. And now we're here at the market open holding this here. All right. And then price just burst up higher. Nice pullback on the sell and then burst up even higher. So this was probably our only buying opportunity. Now let's go into the 1 minute. I know it's time. Go into the buying opportunity. As you can see here, now we have a pullback right into this beautiful thing here, and then we start to push back up. So could have entered right here. Here, probably be the best one. Stop loss like that, about 6 points, and then let her ride. All right, as long as we stay above here. All right, don't really have anything time to add, and then 22 points. All right, about 17 points. That's it. Right. So this is clean. So if it's not clear as day, I shouldn't even be in the trade. All right, we have selling, 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 selling here, and as we can see, price is trying to sell. We bounce out of it. Price try to sell here. Yeah, we bounce out of it. Try to sell, bounce out of it. Try to sell, bounce out, sell, bounce out, sell, bounce out, sell, bounce out. All right, selling never happened. We bounce out, sell, out, sell, out, sell, out, sell, out. Right? No, nothing there to help price to move lower. All right? We do have this selling here try to happen right here. Boom. So we'll mark it. That's the way I had marked. And as you can see, we broke out of that resistance, and then we had a pullback, and then that was that. That's pretty much it. Didn't have anything else for selling really after that. Um, yeah, I don't have anything here for selling really after that. Maybe a little bit further out. It's 42. All right, so basically cleared out all selling. This is a buyer's market above that. Let's go to the 5-minute. Yeah, buyer's market above. Yeah, buyer's market above that. Let's go to the 15. Yeah, there's no selling up here. So the only selling would be here, above this. Let's go to 30-minute. Here actually would be the only selling. Okay, and we're gonna make that, just make this one just large for the sake of being large. All right, so yeah, so that's actually where we reversed. That's where we reversed that. As you can see, price halted and then it reversed. That was the only spot where they're selling. So something for me to ask myself, looking at the 30-minute, the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1-minute, where are we in the spectrum of selling and buying? So where is selling and buying? And where are we? And where are we with price? Where is selling and buying? And where are we with price? So as you can see here, we were trying to sell, but we held. So, price dropped down. So we don't have anything here for selling. So the next selling would be here. And when we got there, we dropped and then we took above. So right now, all of this is selling pressure, potential selling pressure until we get above it. Okay. So because all of this was cleared. Now the opportunity to go long is all there. If we can get above that little selling we had, that's it. So yeah, so that's it. That's it for me for today. Let's go into my 1 minute that I had because I really liked what I did there, and I can take my picture, and then I'll save this for later. This one I did had more. I could see. Let's do 5. Let's see. Okay, I'll just take that. Right here, try to sell, couldn't sell, and then boom. Right. So looking at price and volume. Take a screenshot. Okay. Cleared area on daily and lower time frame. And you can go to the daily. Let's erase all of this. Let's get rid of that. Don't need it. All right, take a screenshot so that way I can see what I'm looking at. All right, so that's the trend. All right, that's it for me today. Be back tomorrow.